about growing up.
For this documentary, we decided to focus on stress and how it affects teens.
We've read many articles regarding this and picked several issues that we feel affects teens' lives today.
A 76? I expected so much more from a straight-A student.
I didn't have time to study, and I had a club meeting, and oh my gosh.
Hannah, so I heard that you did kind of rough on your last test. What's been going on?
Yeah, I've just been so stressed and overwhelmed with everything that's been going on this year with my boyfriend and church and everything that's been going on in my house.
Yeah, I understand. As your school counselor, you're not alone because, 25% of teenagers suffer from anxiety and another 11% have major depression. So you're not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that, our school is lucky enough to have a good counseling program and we're always here for you. So if you need any help, we got you.
That's good, thanks.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go, McKenna, but I'll see you later. It was good talking to you.
You too, thanks.
We're just so lucky to have such a good mental health program at our school. And, I know there's been a lot of parents who have been really against it, but I just don't see why. I think that all schools should have mental health facilities like ours.
Mental stresses have risen among students because of our stress at school, stress from social pressures, and everything else. This is causing panic attacks, anxiety, and it's very important for schools to have facilities to help teens with anxiety. Hey, I just turned in my registration for next year. So what are you taking?
I'm taking a bunch of AP courses. I know it's kind of a lot, but I got like AP Chemistry, AP Calc, APUSH. It's really to kind of help my GPA because, it's kind of low right now, and to get into college.
Yeah.
Good colleges.
Wow, it must be really stressful.
Yeah, I kind of feel a little pressure doing this because right now I'm in AP World, but having 3 AP classes seems like a lot.
Wow.
A lot of teenagers are really stressed over these AP courses that they have to take. There's a lot of counselors that really push for you to take them. And there's also pressure from your family to do better. You may be the first person in your family to go to a college. So taking AP courses can cause a lot of unneeded stress over the exams, and a lot of people really want to take them so that they can get into a good college, but it's a very rigorous course. Taking some of these AP courses can really affect people negatively, especially if they're staying up late to practice or study for the exams, and also if they're skipping breakfast because they don't have time and stuff like that. So, American teens really need to exercise more often. We all know obesity is a big problem in America. So why don't we exercise more in school, since we spend more than half of our time at school rather than at home? Yes, there are sports that you can do and that gets you physically active, but not as many people participate in sports as we'd like. So if schools integrated more exercise during the school day, it would help our 8% of students getting 60 minutes of exercise increase drastically.
Hey, what's for lunch today?
It's pizza.
Again, really? Do you have a snack?
Yeah, pizza.
We all love pizza, but what most people don't know is that it can add over 200 calories to your diet per day. And, it's just really not healthy the way that basically the only option in our cafeteria every day is pizza. They say that the tomato sauce is a vegetable, but what kids aren't understanding is that, pizza's good in moderation, but it's just really not good for you to have every day. And so that is why this article was saying that we should really limit kids' intake of pizza and other similar foods.
Oh, hey. So, I'm going to talk about harsh punishments. Now, we're not going to do a skit because we're going to talk about how it affects us in the long run as teenagers. Now, harsh punishments, it affects us by academically and socially because our parents can abuse us emotionally or physically. Because how we are affected as children can change us as we grow up. We chose not to make a skit of this because it was too serious to make light of.
You know, lots of teens are taking online school nowadays, just like me, because, you know, bullying can get really, really bad. And as this article said, you know, a lot of times people feel like they can't even go to school anymore without being physically or emotionally hurt. So that is why this girl in this article, she felt like she had to drop out of school because of this. You know, and that shows that bullying is a real problem that isn't just at school, but now with our computers and phones and tablets and all of that, it can go so much further and go beyond just at school.
Why on social media so much?
Well, it's not just social media, but I mean, I have a social life to protect.
Oh, really? So, isn't it getting in the way of school and stuff?
I mean, not that much, I don't think.
You don't think?
I don't track my social media happenings.
It's said that we're on our social media sites for over 7 hours, and that can cause obesity, cyberbullying, and lack of sleep.
Social media is a big problem, and we read an article that did a survey, but we didn't think it was quite accurate for the teenagers here at Davie High, so we decided to give our own survey. Which social media site do you use the most?
Twitter.
Instagram.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Snapchat.
Twitter, Instagram.
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 Snapchat.